Good evening and welcome to the news. First, let us take a look at the headlines. Think 20 Conference Nature Solves, a new framework for a sustainable future held in Shillong. Railway project in Shillong might be scrapped and put up for other zones, says Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. Health Minister directs NHM to form committee following concerns over medicine dumping. And Uniform Civil Code will not affect Meghalaya, says Dr. Ampareen Lingdor. The news in detail. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today said that communities of Meghalaya can pioneer the conservation-based lifestyle for the world and create a new social and economic order. Addressing the inaugural session of the three-day Think 20 conference titled Nature Solves, a New Framework for a Sustainable Future in Shillong, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said the indigenous practices should not be ignored. He said the aspect of tradition is missing from the Panchayati Raj as he advocated for Meghalaya model. He further spoke about the upcoming Centre for Climatic Studies at Upper Shillong. The Chief Minister said that the meeting has brought diverse minds and green intellectuals to find possible sustainable blueprints for the future.
We had cleared a project to put up a climate change centre or a centre of study of excellence in Shillong. And this is already, proposal has been cleared, and we should be starting the implementation of that this year itself. And it's not about just having that center, because obviously center means nothing if it's not activated. So our idea is to do exactly what you have mentioned, that we would want an annual conference to take place in the center. We would want children, school children, college children from all over the Northeast to come to this center, stay for 2-3 days out here, experience and learn about what's happening.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today informed that a study is being conducted for introducing a railway line in East Janta Hills district. Speaking to reporters, Sangma said that when it comes to Khasi Hills and Riboy zones, everything is being put on hold. The Chief Minister said that the Government of India will not wait too long, as there is a possibility that it will cancel this particular project up Shillong and money will be shifted for other zones wherever the railway connectivity is possible. Meanwhile, responding to a query on banning of illegal coal mining during the G20 event, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said that it is not possible for the state administration to completely stop illegal mining and transportation of coal, but effort is on. He also said that there are different laws that are in place for people who are into illegal activities of coal mining.
So the railways, when it comes to the Khasi Hills, East Khasi Hills and Riboy section, everything has been put on hold. There is an active talk with Government of India that the money that has been outlaid for this project will be diverted and will be put up for projects for other zones or other areas. The only long-term solution to ensure that we are not able to see or not have any kind of activities which are illegal in nature, there are only two ways. One is to come out with policies that will legalize, and that's what we're doing. And two, to create alternative livelihood. So it's a process. It takes time and it moves forward. But we're happy to see that now the legal mining process is going to start, and we have scientific mining. So we'll see those things. And on the other side also, we're having different forms of livelihood that are coming out, whether it's in the agriculture sector or tourism sector.
Health Minister Dr. Ampareen Lingdor has informed that she has received a preliminary report on the recent dumping of lakhs of expired medicines at Martin from the DHS, which will be sent to the bureaucrats for detailed study. Assuring that as a health minister, she will put in all efforts to correct the systemic failure. Dr. Lingdor informed that a departmental inquiry has been set up in this regard. She said this is not the first time something like this where medicines have expired and disposed of has happened. On June 29th, NGO Awaken India movement found out that lakhs of expired medicines amounting to crores of rupees were dumped at Martin dumping ground. The minister also informed that she had asked the MD of the National Health Mission to immediately form a committee to look into the medicine issue.
a departmental inquiry, and we will make sure. I sat with the MD of NHM just now, and I will appraise the principal secretary as well, the DHS as well, and we will take action so that procedures are put in place. So we are familiarizing ourselves with law. What are these handling rules? When were they instituted? Why is this practice constantly reoccurring? Why is it that we have not set everything in order? My duty is to make corrections.
Cabinet Minister and spokesperson of MDA government, Dr. Ampreen Lyngdoh, has said Meghalaya is unique, which has a matrilineal community, and the state shall not be part of allowing uniform civil court to be operational here. Talking to reporters, the Cabinet Minister said that Meghalaya is a state with special privileges, which are protected by the 6th Schedule. Dr. Lyngdoh said UCC is a huge proposal which touches multiple aspects, and once the official notification comes to the state, it will be dealt with accordingly.
Law has a process and a procedure. We will not jump the gun and presume that UCC is now an agenda of any government anymore. We will go respond on correct platforms. And political parties in the state of Meghalaya should understand that this is your government, irrespective of where you sit in the assembly. And if we have to collectively fight for the rights of the people of the state of Meghalaya, we will call everyone on board. We will take suggestions, we will take observations, we will have consultations. We will not allow.
The traditional heads of various himas from the West Khasi Hills comprising Siem Miriau, Siem Mauyang, Siem Nongklau, Siem Jerngam, Siem Nonglang have appealed to the state government to resolve the issue of collection of customary tolls as their revenue depends on it. Accompanied by advisor and spokesperson of the Federation of Khasi States, John F. Karshieng, met the Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong to discuss the customary tolls. The issue arose in the context of the National Highways Act, which bars erection of any barrier on the highway, and there's a similar restriction on a state highway to erect any barrier. They appeal to resolve the matter when it comes to collecting customary tolls, as their administration will be affected as they hardly have any revenue.
Their administration is also getting affected because they normally depend, in many of these himas they hardly have any revenue. So the Deputy Chief Minister has informed us that government has constituted an expert committee, and this expert committee is awaiting the District Council's submission of a comprehensive, detailed proposal.
The annual Beding Clum Festival of Jawai, a 4-day and 3-night celebration, begins today. The first day of Beding Clum starts with Kasngi Pinsin, the 6th day of the week after Market Day, Kasngi Mulong, the 7th day of the week, day after Market Day, Kasngi Musyang, Market Day, and culminates on Kamushai, the first day of the week after Market Day. The main highlight of today's celebration is Kanyam Yongyung, where all households offer Ka Chalap Kachilyang to their ancestors at their respective Yungblai Kamayung. The celebration continues with prayers, religious rites, offerings, thanksgivings, cheering, and rejoicing in the tunes of piping, beating of drum, bugles, tambourine, and cymbal. The weather report. The maximum temperature was 26.1 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 18.5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 96%, while in the evening was 70%. Forecast light to moderate rain is very likely to occur at most places. And before we wind up, here are the headlines once again. Think 20 Conference Nature Solves, a new framework for our sustainable future held in Shillong. Railway project in Shillong might be scrapped and put up for other zones, says Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. Health Minister directs NHM to form a committee following concerns over medicine dumping. And uniform civil code will not affect Meghalaya, says Dr. Amperine Lingdor. That's all we have in the news for today. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Thank you for watching and good night.